Welcome back, everybody. Last episode we built up a fleet of kegs, we built a new mine, we did a lot of things, and that basically broke us. So now let's go make some money. Okay, new station settings. That's just at average so that others cannot come and buy anything. We don't need them anymore. And that also tells our CAG that he needs to be selling it at this price, which is average. That's fine. Kahuna's minimum, just in case our CAG needs to ever go buy us some, although he shouldn't because we are producing way too many of those already. Energy cells again minimum because everything now is managed by the CAG, so we don't need anymore to have competitive pricing. All of this means huge profits for our 1 megajoule shields. Same thing for him. I'm raising it by 1 so that nobody will ever come and buy ore. They will just not. And that's minimum since, again, managed by the CAG. Good job. Let's go make some money because we need to feed our factories.
Successfully docked. Successfully docked.
On behalf of our president and senator.
Okay, we made some money, so let's give the factory something to work with.
Funds transferred.
I also need to change the CAGs, so you orders, you are going to be trading. So now you can also sell the ore.
Funds transferred. Funds transferred. Funds transferred.
Right, so I didn't like the way things were set up, and I spent some time offline to figure them out, and now they're running all much better. So basic things are the universal advice: keep it simple, stupid. The CLS was not working well, and I also messed up because I ordered it to start again with ore in its cargo, so it was doing nothing. So I cleared it up by sending it up to ore mine, unloading all the ore, and then waiting to see what I was gonna do. First things first. Parameters. This is set to 129 so that nobody comes and buys off me. I could just tell it like that, but it's good to know this as well. Set it over average and nobody will come and buy. This is 12 so that its CAG can figure out the best prices. Basically go wherever you find 12 price for energy cells and look within 9 ranges. So that's fine. The hub is another story. 1 megajoule shields do get sold by their own based on the NPC traders if you keep it at average. And nobody else would buy it anyway higher than that, so there's no real point in making the CAG go for it. The factory will make money out of that, and also the CAG will have other uses for the intermediate products. Kahunas and agro beef will be sold if needed, which is exactly what he has been doing. Also energy cells and ore just in case we need them, but also set them at minimum price for the CAG to buy if he needs to. The CAGs are very simple. Their traders and their trade duties are trader, complete another trader. All of them are the same. Both of them are the same actually. So the trader, it means that you can buy and sell. You're not just a shopper, you're not just a salesman, you're a trader. You will buy resources if they are less than 80%. You will sell products if they are over 20% full on your storage in the factory, and you will sell products if you can fill them at 100%. Purchase intermediate products is also important. If the intermediate products of a hub, because a factory doesn't have intermediate products, only a hub does, So if your intermediate products ever drop below 10%, go and buy them. And at the same logic for intermediate products, if the intermediate products are ever over 80%, you can also sell them to make additional profit. So that means that on the hub, it will not sell shields for a couple of reasons. Number one, it cannot fill its cargo bay. Number two, traders come and buy them anyway, so we don't care about that. Then Argno beef, he doesn't touch unless it's less than 10%. If it is less than 10%, he will just go and buy them. However, that doesn't happen because the Argno beef and the Meatsteak Kahunas work together, and they feed the 1 megajoule shield more than enough. These things, because I've bought them at L, can provide for 5 of them, so they are being produced in overabundance. And he has actually been going out and selling Meatsteak Kahunas whenever he can. Energy cells, of course, he's buying as much as he can at the price of 12, and or he doesn't touch because I am providing them from the CLS. The CLS I've configured very simply to just go to the hub, fuel up for your jumps, and then unload up to 500 ore, and then just go to the ore mine and load 500 ore and go back and forth and do that. That is the way to do it with CLS2. CLS1 has a different logic, and I will be setting up later a CLS1 to do this job because it's easier. But for now, this is how this works, and this is the effect. So he's going, this guy with the from the ore mine goes to buy energies to keep his factory producing, and he's come back. This is not doing anything because this factory is actually kind of full of ore, so he doesn't have any job right now. And this guy goes and sells Meatsteak Kahunas now because it has it over 80% capacity, so he can sell that to make some money for the station. This guy figured out that he has too much ore in the factory, so he's going to sell, and he did, and he made us some money, and by the script it goes back to 500,000. And I've run it for like half an hour like that, and I've already made 3.5 million. That's all I wanted to say about that. So from now on, I'm gonna be expanding on the hub. I'm gonna be adding some 1 megajoule shield production facilities to the hub so that it can be producing more. And as the need arises, I'm gonna be adding cags to that, maybe to keep it more stocked. So that is how I set up my factories. The system works wonderfully, as you've seen. It's making good money in short amount of time, and I think from now on I will just stop looking for missions. From now on it becomes purely a trading game, and in order to do that I will be doing some SETA trading. I will basically send my ship all the way very far from the ecliptic so that nobody interrupts me by scanning me, and I will let it run on SETA. That will make me the money I need to move on to the next stages of our expansion. Of course, there are problems with that, which is that you are completely leaving it vulnerable to anything that may happen. Maybe the whole sector is invaded by Kak or Xenon and everything gets destroyed. Tough luck. That's SETA trading for you. So before I start, I'm basically gonna save on the station, let it run on SETA, and then when I come back, see what happens. If everything has worked out fine and we haven't had any major problems by being invaded and getting destroyed, then I'm going to move on to the next stage of expansion.
Successfully docked.
Welcome back on board.
I think that's the thing I want to show up more, how I expand and what I do with it. Running missions, we have been doing this now for 10-11 episodes, and it has provided us some good moments of excitement, but I am a trader at heart. I just want to build something that gives me money, and then I can expand it further and further and further, and I think I finally reached that point. This is after the SETA trading has been completed, and the bad news is that we lost the mine and we lost the pilot. The pilot is kind of replaceable. I mean, he shouldn't really have died, but okay. The thing that hurts most is that the mine is gone, and that's a 90 yield mine. That's really hurting, despite the fact that we have made about 53 million. Right now I have 56, and I started with 3.5, so this whole time it made me 53 million. But the loss of a mine is way too much to take, and it was just a pirate nova. So based on that, I am just going to load. So here we are, back again. Let's also look at these. He should have jumped. Why didn't he? Anyway, so yeah, we are not where we should be. 3 million is fine, but I need a lot more, because in order to build on my security forces I will need a lot of money. I can only buy that one of those, so that's not very good. So I'm gonna do a few more missions while I wait for this to go on. There's really not much else I can do.
We're going to need these things. This mission shouldn't be an issue for you. Are you interested?
Well, no.
Connection incoming message.
Encoding data for transmission now. Encoding data for transmission now.
Submitting information now. Does it interest you?
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our president and
Encoding data for transmission.
Ship
to need these things. You going to give me a green light on the job?
successfully docked.
On behalf of our president and
Connection in
Transmission now. Encoding data for transmission.
Harrier sold. Mercury sold. Mercury sold. Successfully docked. Connection incoming.
transmitting information now. Does it interest you?
Nova sold. Successfully docked.
On behalf of our transmitting information
Successfully docked. Connection
You may see some heavy challenges in this mission. Reckon
successfully docked. Connection in
encoding data for transmission now.
This might be a bit tricky. Does it interest you?
30. 40. Successfully docked. Connection to local trade. Successful connection to local trading network established.
Right. So, what have we done? We have risen to 10 million, which is fine. And I think I am going to go to shipyard, trade, and get me nothing, because the elites are only have packs. The novas, these have hepts, high energy plasma throwers. They come with nothing, with 1 megajoule shields and no lasers. This comes with 2-phased repeater guns, and these come with 4 hepts. That's what we need. Okay, I'm gonna do something else. I need to take a break and do some real life obligations I have. I'm going to save the game here, and then I'm gonna do some more SETA trading for just a couple of hours while I'm gone. And then let's see what happens when I return.
Autopilot activated.
Let's see what happens in 2 hours. 9 hours of SETA were not good. Let's see what 2 hours do. We did some SETA trading and nothing was killed, so that's a good thing. And we made some money. So we have 30 million, which is awesome. So what I want to do now is check Argon Prime shipyard, and it doesn't have the good ships, damn it. Okay, I need to go to cloud base then.
Jump device charging.
What do you got? You also don't get it. God damn it. This is annoying. This is very annoying. We don't have any infrastructure right now for building fighters, and I need to buy fighters to protect my shit here. What about Legends Home?
Jump device charging.
You are even worse. That's not good. Goodbye, Centaur. What do you come with? No lasers whatsoever. That's also not good.
Jump device charging. Entering system. Kingdom end.
Okay, just do the mission.
Successfully docked. Income.
This is not looking good. This is definitely not looking good. Do I wait? Do I not wait? What the fuck do I do?
You are talking to the...
What's perp? Patching through the information now.
Successfully docked. Connection income.
Okay, that seems to be doable. Calorant is close, this is kind of close, and that's 1,000,006. So yeah. Yeah, should be able to do it. Good. 1.6 million.
Successfully docked. Connection.
Situation improve at all? Nope. Damn it. I don't think I have a lot of a choice here. So I will do something else. I will not SETA trade right now. Instead, I think I will just go and dock to that. So yeah, I think I will save here, and for the next time we are going to expand our complex with more 1 megajoule shields. And we really need to do something about protecting our ore mine. So that's why, mostly why, no SETA. So, thank you for watching, and keep safe.